CBS News Miami.
All new at 6, a new wave of controversy swirling around the so-called Alligator Alcatraz. A state lawmaker says the new migrant detention facility would not be evacuated in the event of a Category 1 or a Category 2 hurricane. Now, those comments led to swift condemnation from many critics. Good evening, I'm Elliot Rodriguez.
And I'm Lauren Pastrana. Thanks for joining us. CBS News Miami's Joan Murray joins us live from the site. And Joan, a group of Democratic Florida lawmakers actually tried to tour the detention center today?
Yes, they did. And you can see what the great divide is in the Florida legislature between the Democratic representatives and senators who showed up today and other state lawmakers who say everything is great here at the center. It is perfectly environmentally sound. It's not going to hurt anyone. But that whole debate came to a head today as lawmakers on the state and federal level are getting involved in this controversy.
There's a reason why we need immediate access, and it's because we want to see
under the law, they had a right to tour unannounced. 5 Democratic Florida lawmakers tried to get into Alligator Alcatraz, the makeshift migrant detention center built in the middle of the Everglades.
This process has occurred with no transparency whatsoever, with Governor Ron DeSantis handing out contracts to his friends to build what is essentially a concentration camp.
I am a mother of 5. And I just recently found out that this facility has plans to house potentially pregnant women and children.
Since the detention center's rapid rise, critics have railed against possible effects on sensitive wetlands and subjecting detainees to safety concerns. But State Senator Joe Gruder said it can withstand a hurricane.
These facilities at least have air conditioning, and they're going to be treated like humans. They just are here illegally. There's a detainer request outstanding. We're doing our job following the law to make sure that they're go through the process in a legal way, and then we could return them home.
Area Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz says she is fighting the detention center on the federal level.
I'm pushing, along with my 7 other Democratic colleagues from Florida, to get the state to abandon this. We'll file amendments. I will try to get this prohibited in the appropriations bill where funding comes from for this purpose. And we're just going to do everything we can to try to put a stop to this.
So you see the battle lines drawn on the legislative level. Now, as for the 5 today, they were denied access. However, they were checking with their lawyers. They also said that they have every right to be here and they plan to be back. So stay tuned. This controversy goes on. In the Everglades tonight, Joan Murray, CBS News Miami.